Okay, vlog number 2. We're looking through some notes for future developments to implement immediately, as well as some plans down the road. Next project is a channel trailer giving an overview of what I am here to talk about, which I can give like a mini version of now and then go through the rest of the agenda. So, channel trailer will cover what I'm, what is the mission of this channel? Am I here to speak about? Which is really just me. And the main purpose, like I said in the first introduction video, is to practice speaking. Is really just centered around my own self-development and sort of reflections. The secondary principle is basically showing off, documenting projects I'm doing, and then if any of those help anyone who is seeing this video, I love that too. In fact, I do want to keep my audience in mind with these videos and deliver them in a way that is helpful, that really goes along with the first goal of practicing. I'm not just practicing to speak better, but to really communicate better and connect better with whoever my audience is. Right now it's just YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hopefully people I don't know, because I don't feel like being I'm not ready to be as clear with people I know as I am planning to be on these videos. We'll see how that goes, but I'm at the same time I'm keeping the most sensitive audiences in mind, at least at the start. That may be something that I'd like to remove quite soon actually, but we'll see. I will make notes and I will keep making changes, especially in these early videos. So anyway, that is what I'm going to cover in the channel trailer, which will be the next video. I've made some initial notes as to some of the adjustments I could make. The biggest thing is speaking from my whole mouth, not just from one side, as I tend to do. I don't know if this is what I'm always doing, but it's certainly what I always do on video. It looks weird. It sounds off because I'm not using the full range of tone that is available to me, and so that's a big, obvious, glaring issue that I want to address, at least somewhat, even before I do this channel trailer. Next is also expression. Being too, not deer in headlights, although I've gotten that before from a friend, but being too much in a way that I see as obviously attempting to be a coping mechanism, attempting to be a safeguard. Mostly it's smiling, being overly expressive in a positive way. Positivity is great. It's one of my strengths that I don't want to discount it, but I think when presenting myself, which as established as a basis for this channel is a really big weakness for me, I would like to not indulge so much in some of the habits I tend to fall back on as soon as I participate in this weaker area. Some changes I've already started making are I'm sitting a little off center because it looks better. It goes with being too direct in the face. It's also positioning myself, to like center and directly at the camera. Be a little more casual, be a little more. There's some nicety to it. This also allows me to have the background props a little more visible. I think I will be tweaking that. I will be tweaking that more as I go along to see what I like best for this room. I might even put the camera in a whole different spot, but there are a lot of things I like about this spot, so we'll see. And now I'm going to go over briefly some of the ideas that I'm thinking through. I have not written these down, but I'm so excited for them that they're staying very present in my mind. Lots of ideas for what to do, and get more specific in these topics instead of just talking about how I'm insecure about my voice. That's the main thing. It'll still keep coming up. But I have lots of fun things I want to do with these videos. One is go other places, go outside this room, and I don't know, go to the park. I know how to take photos, and I know how to take videos, and I know how to get up early, so I would really love to combine those. Use this project that I've now started for other reasons as a reason to go out and shoot videos in really nice places. This room is kind of fun. I want to document it, but I'd also like to take cool videos of the park before sunrise. I really want to edit those videos. Basically, that's the reason for that. And I think my mood will be different. That's another thing. I'd also like to make videos in different moods. The mood I have now is particular to this time of day. I will be in a different mood at night, a different mood when I just get up. In these moods, these headspaces, they stimulate different kinds of thoughts and attitudes. I'm not sure. Some of those I want to project more than others. What I know right now is that I would like to project a variety of those, and so I'll be trying some different things out, which is important because this is a routine, and there are some extents to which I would also like to systematize and sort of standardize many aspects of this habit of making videos. I want to have variety on top of the consistency. So going outside, if I'm going outside, I can talk about photography, I can talk about running, I can talk about all the things I do outside. I can talk about the city, reflect on it. I won't be here forever. So really any projects that I'm working on, I'd like to get through feelings as well, but it's nice to have something physical to attach those feelings to. I can talk about school, things I definitely want to talk about. What are the aspects of my program that are working for me? I'm going to talk about how much waking up early is so effective for me. I'm going to talk about how I structure my life with a notebook and sometimes an app. It's going to be really repetitive, basic stuff that you've probably heard before, but I'm going to share it. I'm just going to share very subjectively. I'll talk about how I set these videos up, find other ways to make it meta, behind the scenes, editing. Those will probably come later. So I want to talk about meal planning and meal tracking, life hacks. I want to share just all the little random things that I'm using in my life to get more things done, to make my life easier, and really focusing on the ways where I think a lot of people let their standards stay low because they are normal. And I'm not about that. I'm about, listening and really just taking the time to learn all the little tricks to smooth things out, work with what I have. I would like to talk about more personal things, really anything that's connected to my program and whatever I can that has led up to where I am now, which is practicing speaking on video. I've been planning to do this, what I'm doing right now, for the last 3 years. So there's a lot that's led up to this point, not to mention what came before. I'd like to talk about porn addiction, how getting through that. There's so much to unpack with that, and it connects to habit building, but it also, of course, connects to, at least to me, of course, but it connects as well to spirituality and community and, paying attention to my own needs and feelings and really having to dive deep and understand what matters to me, what I care about, and solidify my actions and my core beliefs. So that's a big one. There's different things to unpack there. I'm not going to go do that first. I'm going to work up to that, but that's one of the topics I will absolutely go into. So my other projects, of course, again, photography. I know a lot about photography. That is something I can talk about, and it's a lot of fun. I can talk about pogoing. I'll probably do videos of pogoing. It's not easy to do, but I would like to do it. I think certain situations, certain areas of pogoing are easier to film, so I want to do some of that. But that's another note. I want to make videos beyond just this camera sitting in my room. So that's something I can incorporate pretty soon, and it's just limited by how much time I have to shoot and then edit the extra footage. So what I'm talking about is having B-roll. I can have a static video like this, but also have some B-roll. I can do videos where I go outside, and then I also include shots that I took during that outing. It could include time-lapse shots. Practice video doesn't need to just be about me speaking. It's kind of the laundry list video. Maybe that's what I'll call it. The laundry list. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video.